Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Replay Icewind Dale the Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, we've explored a lot of the outside of the glacier, including uncovering an entrance to the basement of the museum, which allowed us to get to the escaped slaves, and they're desperate for a way out so that they can escape the frost salamanders on the main floor. A way out that we've actually opened up for them, but I'm not sure the game's going to count that without us going through the main quest line. So let us go through the entrance here and have a conversation with the leader, who's going to be very interested to speak with us. Not know you. What you want here? I'm here to see your leader. You want see Kerish? He leader. Yes, take me to Kerish. And we're just allowed to go and talk to the leader. I greet you. I am Kerish, leader of the salamanders. Who are you? An adventurer. An adventurer? Forgive me, but I doubt you're an adventurer. No seeker of fortune could journey here unscathed. No, you are more than you seem. A spy, perhaps? Come to check on me? Yes, he has been known to hire those of your race. Why has he sent you? I am an adventurer. However, if you choose to believe otherwise, very well, play your game of deception, but know this, I know your master. In time I will have an answer, if not from you, then him. So tell me, why are you here? I would ask you some questions. Then ask. Who are you again? I am Kerish, leader of the salamanders. As you well know. You know, Kerish, you really shouldn't have gone with your gut on thinking we were spies, because we really aren't. And because of that, you're going to give us a lot of information that you shouldn't. What are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm awaiting orders as instructed and nothing else. Why do you ask? Has someone reported otherwise? Am I suspected of something? You seem nervous. Why? Of course I'm nervous. I know who you serve and therefore have good reason to be. Can we get on with your questioning? I have come seeking the one in charge. Ah, I see. Well, Keg Frostbeard is dead. His son Joril now rules. I did nothing to aid the son killing his father, I assure you. Why should I care if you aided Joril in the killing? It is well known that the master chooses his lieutenants himself. Joril's actions could be deemed treason. I want it understood by you and your master, but I had no part in the matter. Point taken. Where can I find Joril? In the ice caverns to the southwest, of course. The fool sits upon his father's throne with impudence. Seek him there. I have other questions. Why are there dead bodies strewn about here? The slaves. They revolted. We had to slay most of them, but a few managed to escape to the level below. How did they manage to escape you? The room below suddenly became too hot to bear. We had to flee back here or perish. The confusion that followed, the slaves bolted for the stairs. A few made it, but their freedom will not last long. They're trapped down there. Trapped? How so? The exit to the surface is locked, so they have nowhere to run to. Except I opened it. Also, they have no supplies, nor do they have the means to gather any, since I have trolls patrolling the glacier. Eventually they will starve or return to us. All we have to do is wait. It occurs to me that I could use your aid in this matter. These trolls you mentioned attacked me on the way here. My apologies. They are not the most intelligent or observant of creatures. It is possible they mistook you for an escaped slave. A heavily armed escaped slave? It could have happened. I see. You mentioned needing my help. What is it that you think I can do for you? The slaves are of no consequence to me. They will return to us, or they will die. However, the leader of this revolt made me look bad in the eyes of my people. For this he must pay. Go to these slaves and gain their confidence. Once you have gained that confidence, find their leader and slay him. I will consider it. Very well. Take some time to think about this. Come to me if you change your mind. Then I will say farewell. Very well, you are my guest. Feel free to look around. You will find nothing out of place here. We're also going to just talk to you immediately, after taking some frost damage, and talk about this. I said I would think about your request to kill the slave leader. I've decided to do it. Then, I will be in your debt. Go now, perform a deed, and then return to me. Very well, farewell. We're not actually going to do the thing at all. Like, we're not going to do the thing at all. We're just going to pretend to do the thing, so that we can gain Kerish's trust and find some information. Now, this is a former aquarium. You'll see lots of creatures here. This frozen pool contains a giant squid. Looking at the creature, you see how tales of sea monsters get started. So, there's also this! This is a whale. Now, how the huge creature got here is beyond your knowledge. Some of the salamanders patrol. This is a little awkward because they do have that aura of gold that I mentioned. There are a lot of enemies here. But they're not enemies right now. They will be later. Trust me, they will be later. We're going to explore around as much as we can. And find a room in particular. This room. This room here. This panel has several rows of indicators, some of which pulsate with a soft glow. To each side of the panel are large tanks connected to a series of pipes. Two of the leftmost tanks glow with warmth. The remaining tanks appear to be non-functional. That's a little unfortunate. If they were functional, we maybe could do something with that. But we can't. Right, we'll go this way. Look around here. And down here, we'll find you. Not very well hidden, I might add. By every god and his mother, you're the last thing I expected to see step around the corner. Who are you? I'm a friend. Really? Mind telling me how you got past the salamanders? Their leader thinks that I'm a spy sent to check on them. I did nothing to convince him otherwise. I see. Well, if I were you, I would continue with that deception. It could save your life here. Perhaps. May I ask you some questions? I don't know. I'd like to trust you, but I'm not sure that I can. You need to place your trust in someone. Why not try me? Very well, ask what you will. Who are you? My name is Vera Ellis. I see. What are you doing here? Well, I guess it's rather obvious that I'm hiding from the salamanders. I'll thank you not to mention having seen me. Why, what did you do? It's nothing that should concern you, and it's not a matter that I'll discuss with strangers. I have nothing to say on the matter. Very well. Can you tell me anything about this place? All I can tell you is that what you can see for yourself. It's some sort of aquatic museum. Makes no sense to me. I notice there are dead bodies strewn about. Could you tell me what happened? The salamanders keep slaves. The slaves revolted, and I guess some of them were killed. Were you part of the revolt? Not going to say anything about it. She's going to be tight-lipped for a while. This is fine, because we'll get that information very quickly from the leader of the slaves, Gareth. For now, we will keep exploring about and map out as much of this place as quickly as we can, with only one person so that we minimize the amount of frost damage that is sustained by the party. This frozen pool contains jellyfish. Just keep walking around. Now, the way we want to go properly to get to the, well, there's a lot of enemies here. The way we want to go to properly get to the, slaves is a stairway down here. But we're not going to, well, we could go that way. But we, didn't go that way first. But it is the way we're meant to go, because it is being heavily guarded. This frozen pool contains two sharks. Their stance is almost lifelike, as if they were frozen in mid-stroke. Right, let's now go here. And go downstairs. Wait for the whole party. We're going to take a little bit of frost damage. This is fine. A lot of frost damage, and here we are. This central location appears to have been a meeting area. The furnishings are still in good condition, but a bit cold to a touch. So there's a lot of books. Hundreds of books line these shelves. Most of them appear weather damaged and ready to crumble. There's also a scroll here. We want to read this scroll. And we also want to put this in here. Kerish. Craig Frostbeard is dead, no thanks to you, and now I hold his badge of office. We need that. I, Jorrel Frostbeard, am now numbered among the 6 chosen of the Master. Once my plans have come to bear fruit, I will have access to the Master himself. You would do well to remember that from this day onward, worm.
Also know that your lack of aid has not gone unnoticed. Only your silence in not reporting this to the Master has kept you alive. When the time is right, I will tell the Master that I have taken my father's throne. Until then, you will remain silent or you will die. Those walls you hide behind will not save you from my wrath. Betray me, and I will crumble them about you and crush the life from you. Jorrel. What a friendly chap. We want to go and speak to Gareth here. Greetings, I'm Gareth. Oh my, you're armed and armoured. Have you come to return us to slavery? No, I'm not here to enslave you. Thank the gods. Then perhaps you would agree to help us? We're in a desperate situation. What's wrong? The people you see here are all slaves. Recently we escaped our masters and fled here to this room. Who enslaved you? I believe they're called frost salamanders. They have humanoid torsos, reptilian heads, and serpentine tails. They have an aura of cold about them, and seem to thrive up here in the glacier. I see. How did you manage to escape? It's a long tale. Will you listen? I can just be like, nah, but we will. Yes, begin. Very well. We were held captive in the building directly above this one. It appears to be some sort of museum. There are numerous display cases showing specimens of aquatic life, all of which have succumbed to the cold of the glacier and frozen solid. Wait, if your four masters are so close, why do they not just come and get you? The temperature here is hot enough to cause them pain, and thus they shun this place. I see. Go on. There was one room within the museum the salamanders avoided, and we were ordered never to enter there, so naturally we began to wonder why. We did our best to try and sneak in to see what the salamanders feared, but with little success. Finally, a woman named Vera managed to do it, confirming that Vera is a part of the slave revolt. What did she find there? Ancient machinery, really old stuff, most of it in ruin. However, there was one device that emitted a soft glow and warmth. Vera realized that the warmth must be why the salamanders avoided the area. She also concluded that displays in the museum had not always been frozen. Perhaps this machinery was what kept the cold at bay in the past. Interesting conclusion. Please continue. Vera felt this was the chance of a lifetime. There was no way to know if either she or anyone else would ever gain access to this room again, so she decided to take action. She began to fiddle with dials and knobs until suddenly an indicator began to pulse with a steady light. At once the room filled with a warm glow and the hum of power. Quietly she returned to tell us of her discovery. I see, so what happened next? At first nothing. For days we waited, always expecting the temperature to rise, but it never did. We had finally given up hope when just yesterday a commotion started and the salamanders fled this room in a flurry of confusion. Vera saw this as our only chance at freedom. We could not allow the salamanders time to reorganize and cut off our access to this room. So she yelled for us to run to the stairs that led here. Many died in the attempt. We are the few who survived. If only Vera were here. Well done. Now, what is this desperate situation you said you were in? We have no food or water. We're in the heart of enemy lands. We will surely die if we stay here. The maddening thing is, we have discovered another exit that leads back to the surface, but it's locked and we don't have the key. I just opened it. There was literally no lock. It's probably in the hand of the salamanders. Yes, we believe that Kerish, the leader, has the key. Will you recover it for us? Yes, I will try to get this key for you. Your bravery and compassion are beyond compare. I do not know what to say other than thank you, which seems hardly enough under the circumstances. Please recover the key quickly. Our fate is in your hands. I will. Farewell for now. Now, will they consider the fact that we've opened the way already as completion?
Right then.
I've been trying to get the key to the exit. Yeah. It won't. Like, we can literally just walk out, but the game's like, no, you have to get the key. Now, you may think that we have to employ some, like, major deception to get the key, okay? You think, like, we have to be really sneaky and very cunning? No. We really don't. I don't think Kerish really deserves this, leader title that he has. And I'll show you why. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna say hi to Kerish. You've returned. What can I do for you? I want that key that unlocks the exit to the surface. I have the key you speak of, but I'm reluctant to give it up. There are circumstances that... Yes, I am aware of the slaves. I will take precautions to prevent their escape. Very well. See that you do. If those slaves escape, I will hold you personally responsible. Here's the key. Thank you. I must be going now. Farewell. Very well, you are my guest. 60,000 XP for basically asking for the key. Kerish, you are not the most smart frost salamander in the refrigerator. Because now we have all we need to get the slaves out. And it took nothing. Just took a little bit of frost damage. That's it. That's all it took. So we'll just go over here and report on our success. I've been trying to get the key. I have it. Oh my, you've done it. I'll tell everyone to prepare to leave here immediately. Thank you so much for what you've done. It's another 60,000 experience. You're welcome, Gareth. Farewell. And off they all run. Yay! And if you didn't get the engineering book at this point, it would have been dropped on the floor by Soth.
I am needed.
But you wouldn't get the experience, and we gain some cool stuff, like a level 2 spell that we can learn. What are we going to learn here? Protective and petrification might be something we need. It probably isn't. This one, protection from normal missiles, non-detection, minus the melts minute meteors. We'll learn that one. We'll also learn Ice Storm. Ice Storm's pretty good. Yeah, we'll learn Ice Storm. And a 5th level spell. Ooh, Cone of Cold we already know. There's Sunfire, Phantom Blade, lower resistance. Yeah, the ability to lower spell resistance is fantastic. Now, what makes this area really good? You can rest here without anyone attacking you because this place is too warm for enemies, which is good because we need to use this area a lot. So, let us now pop up here. Everyone's hostile. We immediately pop back downstairs, and they'll follow us. Or we could just leave this way. Oh, look! Betrayer! Oh, wow! This is an ambush I did not expect. So, let's go back. They're probably gonna follow us. Oh, yeah!
What is your
They're gonna follow us.
What would you have?
This is unfortunate.
Yes. What is it?
Shouldn't be that difficult, though. This might be moderately difficult
Ready?
to deal with.
What?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So! Yeah, this is, not an encounter I came across when I first went through this.
I'm here.
This is bad. That's a lot of trolls. Move back.
Speak.
Look, more salamanders. A fireball would be really useful right now. A fireball would be really, really useful. Yeah, right here. That'll help a lot.
Give me a task.
I need you to distract this foe.
I'm here.
I need you two to fight here as much as you can.
Ready.
I need you to start shooting there.
Comes for you.
Yeah, this
Need tending.
this is not good. We should try and back out. We can't back out. We can't back out. Where did I save? You cannot save during combat. Where did I... Okay. There's an autosave there. There's one here. Right, good. Good. So, yeah, let's not go that way. Let's instead fight the enemies here. They're going to come get us. We're going to go down here. They really should be following us, but they're not.
I'm here.
You going to follow us? No?
Yes.
There's a lot of enemies here. I really want you to start following us. Okay, now you're going to follow us. Okay, this is important. I want you to follow us. So you come down here.
I'm here.
Then we can start killing you. The wizard is trapped. The wizard is very much trapped. Move. Okay, let's start whittling these down
You have
as much as we can. Iona,
Yes.
do what you can.
Wash me beard.
Get to there, please. This is not the worst combat because we have
What? What is
we
it?
have all of the people here that can just attack whenever. And there's no trolls that are really super dangerous. Okay, I need you to start shooting enemies.
I'm here.
Like right now. There we go.
I'm here.
I need you to move over to here. I need you to switch to your sword. I need someone to hand you a healing potion. Do we have any healing potions on hand? We have plenty of healing potions on hand. Okay, we have a couple of healing potions on hand. Drink that, please. Okay, frost salamanders need to die. Right now,
What is it?
you are in trouble. Run away. Okay, another frost salamander down.
Need to-
Deal with that one. You need to back out now.
Watch me work.
Okay, you're gone. And now there's only a few more salamanders.
I'm here. I'll do what I can.
Keep running away. Should be okay now.
Stand much more.
Ooh, you're also in trouble.
If you
But
insist.
I will
we
do
should
as
be
you
alright
wish.
now. Because we have Iona, and we have you.
What indeed?
And I need you to... How many arrows do you have? Oh, you have totally run out of normal arrows. Okay, let's get some normal arrows out. How many? 160 should be sufficient. Or 120. No, 160. 160. We'll get 2 loads out. To backpack. Put these here. And then you can go
I'm here.
and kill
Speak if
that
you
there.
insist.
Gone.
You really have no clue, do you?
We should be alright now.
What? Done.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you're getting hit.
Very well.
Please move. Okay,
What would you have of me?
so magic missiles
Yes.
we can fire off here like this.
That's right. Keep pushing.
Now
it.
you need to deal
What
with
is
this
it? I'll do
foe.
what
You can then do that.
I understand.
You're now going to attack there, but should be okay. That foe is gone. And this foe is gone. Okay!
I'm here.
That was a little bit rough around the edges, but we did prevail. We did manage to kill everyone. Just. Whew. Just. Put all these here.
Hey, you need
And
me?
now we
I'll
can
get your
safely
go.
rest. Because these enemies in here are not going to decide to attack us. And enemies that are up there are not going to swarm in. And so, when we come back, folks, we will finish clearing out the upper area of the museum, deal with the enemies in the lower area that somehow Gareth and the rest of them managed to get past. Maybe they appeared after they escaped. And then we will go and fix that bridge. Hopefully, we will be able to get through the upper area quite easily. We should. It shouldn't be too difficult. And then, more exploration. We do need to explore a lot. There are a lot of badges we need to acquire. And
this
so,
what you'd
I'll
call
catch you next time, folks.
role-playing?
And I'll see you then. Later.